Do you like the free flow?
I do like the free flow.
Welcome to the Ash and Burns podcast. Two guys don't know what we're talking about, but come along for the ride. We talk about politics, religion, sex, video games, movies, pop culture, conspiracies, aliens, ghosts, Bigfoots, and
anything and everything.
That's right, Ash and Burns podcast.
Rolled up into a big juicy burrito. What's it taste
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I feel like Bubbles wearing these glasses.
Yeah.
I feel like Bubbles.
You didn't even watch that show.
I've watched clips. The internet shows me everything I need to see.
Clips suck.
Yeah, all right. If people watch these clips. Oh, Ash and Burns back in the Hizzle. Hizzle's the house. And slang?
Maybe. Somebody came up with that. Wasn't me.
First time I ever heard Hizzle and Shizzle and all that, it had to be Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I'm sure he got it from somebody else. This is like 91, 92, maybe later.
Maybe.
Yeah, well. So how's it been going, big guy?
Working hard today, boy. Shoveling mulch.
Is that part of your job?
Yeah.
How do you pest control and then shovel mulch? I don't understand.
Because my job requires whatever the boss points and tells me to do.
Is that gonna be you one day, maybe?
Maybe.
Hey, young boy, shovel that right there for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a huge flat shovel, probably about both of these mats together, and I was just
That's a snow shovel, man.
yeah, huge, just
As part of a job?
yeah,
Oh. Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
bro.
I just thought you just sprayed stuff. I didn't know you did physical labor.
I do anything and everything. I'm a man of many talents. Many talents.
I called out of work today because my back hurt. I took some leave and now I can stand up straight. It's not so bad, but man.
My back hurts every morning. It's weird. I go to bed and it's like it doesn't really hurt, but for me laying down and stretching out, apparently I wake up and it's killing. I have to like stretch and rotate my hips and stretch it, and before I even get up.
Really?
Yeah.
Friday night at the Farmington Dragway, I bend over to take a low shot of a car, and I was like, oh. So it was, my back's been messed up all weekend.
Did it go?
Not yet. I wish it'd pop. I've been laying on the floor in the garage. I've been laying on the floor at the deck
Flat.
upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the alarm went off this
that-
morning, I was just like, man, my back hurts.
You hang that little foot hanger up and stretch out.
I need to.
I'd love to get on that thing.
We might exceed the weight limits
No, bro.
together.
Not together.
Oh.
One at a time.
I was gonna stand up while you hang upside down.
Like 3 years ago, you're like, hey, man, borrow, you can take that.
You still talk about
Dude,
that.
I never, ever hooked it up. And then you were like, hey, let me get it back. So
I'm
I
gonna
was
hook
like,
it
all
up.
right, here you go.
I know where all the parts are. I'm
All
gonna
you
do it
need
this
is
weekend.
screws.
I got screws. I got 3-inch, 4-inch.
You just need to find a good doorway to put it in.
That's the problem, I think.
Maybe that door right there that separates that room from the hallway that you got boxed off right now.
Yeah, too much junk. Maybe the one in the garage. I don't know. Maybe we'll just build something separate.
Maybe.
Oh, well. But yeah, it's been a pretty good week for me. Filmed and then laid around all weekend thinking my back, please don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. It hasn't went out yet.
I didn't do anything this weekend.
You went to a bowling tournament?
Yeah, it was Friday night.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Did you bowl? You didn't bowl,
Nah,
did you?
I stood there like Overwatch. I stood right next to my daughter and just looked around, Overwatch.
Eating nachos or anything?
Nah, bro.
Bro, that's the best part.
We went to a cookout before.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got 2. This is what I did. I got 2
Oh,
epics.
cheat day Friday.
Oh, I didn't really. Well, I cheated on one thing, but I got 2 epic burgers, which really is just two patties on one burger. You know.
Cookout, how's that?
Yeah, they don't have epic where it's like the meat bigger and the buns bigger. They just have their epic is really just a double.
Oh,
So, but steak style. So I got 2 of them, and then I didn't eat the bread. I just picked it apart and ate the meat and the onions and the A1 steak sauce. But I did get a strawberry cheesecake shake.
Ooh.
That was my cheat, little tiny thing. Whew.
So good, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
Now we're back at the grind.
Yeah. I think it's messing me up, though, doing cheat days once a week. Because I've been listening to a thing today about a health fitness guy, and he's like, if you cut yourself out of sugar and then you dump sugar in you, your body doesn't know how to process it anymore. It takes a little while to kick back and start if you're in like keto
that's
or whatever.
What you want, though, isn't it?
No,
just being
because
keto
then
the
your
whole
body
time.
holds it longer.
Oh.
It can't burn it, so it holds it longer.
So
it's
you're
like,
teaching your body to hold on to every bit of sugar it can.
yeah.
Which is,
Yeah. So I've been doing the low carb and stuff, but then I also looked up like, and because he was talking about your body will burn fat until you reach so much sugar in your blood, then your pancreas starts producing insulin. And then once it produces insulin, then it'll start burning the sugar and it won't burn the fat. So I've looked up low insulin foods that you can eat without kickstarting your insulin up. So that way your body's always burning fat. Red meat's a no-no, and I eat a ton of red meat.
well, why is red meat no?
I don't know. It just says red meat kickstarts your insulin.
It's the opposite of what I thought.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm going to start focusing on more chicken and maybe some
Chicken.
fish, like tuna or salmon.
Yeah, but you got to be careful of fish. You know.
I just cook it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like all the mercury and...
Well, you don't do it all the time. But then I saw a video where it's like, this woman's like, I've been eating one can of sardines every day for like 3 months. And that's why I thought you would get mercury, like overload.
Mm-hmm.
And then one dude in the comments said, I normally eat 2 cans for breakfast, 2 cans for lunch, and then a normal dinner. And he's like, and I shred weight. And I'm like, yeah, but you probably go outside and your head starts getting swole up, you know?
So sardines, they come whole? You just eat a whole damn sardine, or
Yeah,
they cut
basically.
them?
Well, they
gut them.
they cut them and gut them out, but it's basically because their bones are so saturated with the vinegar and stuff.
It's just
The bones just mush. You just eat the mush. It just mushes up.
Grandpa used to eat sardines.
Dude, I love sardines. I have to be in a mood for them, but if I'm in the mood for them, dude, I can eat them all.
Really?
Yeah, you throw them on a saltine cracker, you throw a little hot sauce on it.
I just can't. I can't dig it.
Good.
The smell gets me.
Yeah, it tastes different from what the smell does, though. But
It's vinegar and all that stuff too,
yeah,
right?
it's in vinegar. Well, it depends on what you get them in, because some is like water, some vinegar, some's hot sauce, some's honey mustard, which
I can't
It ain't
imagine honey mustard rocking with fish.
it ain't honey mustard.
Oh,
It's more vinegar with mustard on
oh,
it. Yeah,
honey. Where's the honey at?
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna kick it up because I've been noticing, because all these people are like, yeah, I get on keto, low carb, and all this, and I just shred weight, and I'm like, dude, I've been plateauing. Like every 10 pounds I lose, I plateau. And
That's
it's
what
like,
I used to do.
and then I have to so I bought that weighted vest, been running on that. With that, I started losing again, but now I'm stuck on a plateau again, and so that's when I started thinking about the food I'm eating. But
Yeah.
I've got basically Monday through Friday, I intermediate fast. I don't eat breakfast or lunch, and then I eat a dinner. And then on weekends, I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But breakfast is like a 4-egg omelet, just butter and eggs. Throw some cheese on there. Last Saturday, I threw on some pepperoni.
Pepperoni's good.
Yeah, I made some pepperoni.
Pepperoni and eggs. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, it's
I
all
mean,
It's pretty good.
put some ketchup on it.
And then I had a bunch of ketchup with eggs, dude.
I just have a friend that loved it.
Yeah, I've known a guy that did that, and I was
I'm
like,
not a big fan.
I
of it.
tried it.
I like eggs. I like
No,
eggs.
yeah.
Eggs are one of my favorite foods.
Eggs with butter. And then I'll do like a little small, or maybe for lunch I'll just eat or drink a protein shake or something. And then for dinner, last night we had taco salad, basically just taco hamburger meat on a salad. And that was it. But I ate a plate full, like it was, I wonder about the size I eat too.
Well, it's calories. Maybe you're burning your sugar, but now you need to lower your calories.
Yeah, I don't know. But calories, normally a human body is what, 3,000 a day?
2,000?
2,000 a day?
I think it's 2,000. Average person.
Well, dude, if Monday through Friday, I probably consume half of that in one meal, because it's mostly salads, greens, You know, I did start. I bought a bag of like the walnut halves and pieces, and I've been eating walnut because, of course, fiber and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, man, those are quite good.
Walnuts are good.
Yeah,
I used to eat a lot
a
of
little
those.
sweet, but it's not like sugary sweet.
No,
It has
it's
some
different.
kind of sweet taste to it, but it's not sugar. I don't know. But I've been doing that. And you talking about fiber?
I used to love just cracking them open at my grandparents' house, and I'd eat them like
Yeah.
little brains and whatnot. And yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I'd eat
too
those.
much work. That's almost like eating crab.
Yeah, but it was fun for me as a kid. I was like, "Ooh, walnuts, I can just crack them open."
Yeah,
And I'd peel oranges different ways to see which was. Yeah, I just bored poor kid.
yeah.
Can I play with your walnuts?
Play with them.
Crack them open and eat them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. You can sit there and eat that forever.
And they burn more calories probably eating.
Yeah,
That's what celery, they say, does. I don't know if it's true.
celery.
Yeah, you consume more calories than what's in a celery stick. That's what they say.
For digesting it.
Chewing it, digesting it, yeah.
Oh wow! I need to stop and get some celery.
They're really strong, though, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's like
that's a lot of fiber.
It goes up into your nose. It does me, at least.
Celery.
The smell tastes
Celery
like
don't smell.
it does to me. Wow. I'm not a super taster either.
Wow,
yeah.
I've never had a problem eating celery.
It's really strong. It really goes up into my sinuses. I'm like, ah.
Wow, like wasabi.
Yeah. I've had wasabi once. I was like, whoa.
Once.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it twice. Why would I do that?
Dude, I eat wasabi.
I can't.
stuff,
I don't like
yeah.
I don't want to have feelings while I'm eating. I just want flavor.
Yeah.
I don't want pain.
Well, you don't glob a huge amount.
Yeah.
Normally, I just put like a pea size on like a piece of sushi and eat it. It gives it enough. At first, it's like woo, but then after you chew it around a little bit, it's like
It's like, well, I eat Japanese at least once a week.
there's the storms coming.
Thunder.
Yeah. I'm getting a strike now.
But yeah, the power goes out. The podcast gets cut off. We just rock it with the. Well, actually, it's got batteries in it. Be in the dark podcasting.
Yep.
But I have a routine as far as lunch. Like tomorrow, I go to Mountain Fried Chicken.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that fried chicken. It's not greasy. And I eat the potato wedges. That's what I do Tuesdays. And I stop by and see Eddie and Tim, Mechanicsville crew. And then
Kick me to the curb already.
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
Friday.
You're in the bitch. I told you to come with me.
I had to go to a bowling tournament. I had to support my
whatever.
wife.
Yeah.
She bowled. Her very last game was her highest game ever. She bowled a 233.
Beat her old man, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her.
233. It was a no tap, which is you bowl and hit 19 or 9 pins. They considered it a strike, but there were strikes left and right. Everybody was leaving one pin here and there, and some people was just striking on out, But it's
So, like on a Thursday or Friday is when I go to Osaka's.
when you get paid.
No, I go. I save money for them. I love the couple that owns Osaka's.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, and I love their food. So I'm like, this is one of the places that I will support. So I eat there once a week, and so it's either Thursday or Friday. And then, but yeah, so that's my routine. And then I do McDonald's, the dollar menu. I love McDonald's. Oh, dude. Recently I've been like, I want some Burger King because it does taste much different.
Yeah. Well, Burger King's real food.
That's what. Yeah, and I'm just like, but golly, dude, the portions.
Yeah, they're
Like-
Whoppers.
Yeah, I said, can I have a number one, which is a single Whopper with
Yeah,
cheese? She's like,
yeah.
okay, honey. So then I got to the window and got it, opened it up as a double Whopper. And I was like, good Lord. And I'm like, well, I should have ate it, but I did.
Just take the bread off. You'll be all right.
The bread's the best part. Holds all the juices. And then
Yeah.
I had the onion rings with the zesty dip and a Coke. It was really good. That's like, oof.
What about your medicine?
Oh, yeah, that's the only thing I can eat. If I eat that, that's the only thing I can eat.
Like all day?
Yeah, if I eat anything else, like right now, today I've had a slice of pizza, about 11 today, and that's all I've ate. If I ate lunch like I usually do, then came home and had a full dinner, I'd be miserable.
Yeah.
So I can still eat whatever I want, but I pay for it. I'll be miserable and sick feeling because it just stops everything.
Yeah.
I'm on a higher dose. I took a higher dose today. Matter of fact, 1.7.
Cheater.
I gorge though. When I eat, I eat.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm trying to prevent.
That's my problem too. Because I eat so fast, I'm like, I'll eat a plate and it's still like right here.
Yeah.
It's still.
Oh my God. Speaking of eating fast. So we was at Farmington, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the commish was walking around. He's filming. And I was like, dude, I'm going to grab me a cheeseburger real quick. They're about to close the stands at 8:30. You know, we're there to like, I think it was there to like 9:30. And he said, okay. So I went and got a double cheeseburger all the way, right? It's one of the flat grills. So I thought it'd be like, you know, double cheeseburger at Farmington Dragway. It came out that big, and it was so good. And he's filming, and the Darian Houston, the drag racers, were helping and filming. He's about to come up on the line. So I'm eating this cheeseburger, and he's like, texting me, you know, on the Zello app, like, hey, where you at? Get to work. We about to get. I said, oh, crap. So I ate this burger so fast that I was breathing some of it down. I kept coughing, like chunks up of like coleslaw.
No, you can't even taste it.
I was eating it so fast because that's the whole point. We're here, we're filming, and I thought I had a break. I didn't have a break. Man. And so I remember going, nobody can hear me because the engines are roaring.
Yeah.
But I remember eating real fast. I felt like crap. And then I'm now walking up to the line before he gets on the I forget what they call it, dry box or whatever, before they take off. I'm sitting there going, like these chunks are coming out. I'm like, because I like breathed half the fucking burger down.
No, dude, you chew that back up and swallow it back down.
Not at the time.
That's bonus.
But thank God those engines are like, I'm sitting there dying, coughing. I was like, what if I die here? And this picnic table underneath the stands.
What a way to go.
It's a good burger though. That's the reason why. The reason why I
you taste it.
Well, I usually, and like I feel like that was big. That they must have changed the meat, but so good. I go to Farmington to eat the burgers in the film, so good, and then I go to Wake Forest games when I work them for the burgers. Their burgers are so good.
You get free there.
We don't talk about that.
You'd hand out bribes, huh?
I'm like, one cheeseburger, please. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, how much? Nothing. Well, I'm like,
if you don't ask.
Well, no, I always ready to pay. They're like, you want a drink? And I'm like, how much? Nothing. It's part of the deal. You work in it. I was like, thank you. I'll go off and I eat it with nothing on it. Just wait it comes. It's so good. It's one of the best burgers out there. Yeah. Wake Forest. But you know. But yeah, I ate that so fast that I remember I was breathing in like the coleslaw and chili. I was like, I dying and coughing and choking while these motors are revving.
Yeah.
A lot of good footage, though.
Well, cool. I'm glad you're throwing that.
Well, Finger Strong and Ash&burnz podcast is a sponsor. So is other companies we talked about. Yep. And so that's what my weekend's been. And I've been sitting around nursing my back and filming some product review stuff. And then it's weird. Today's weird. Don't it feel weird to be down here on Monday?
Yeah.
You're like.
Yeah, because normally it's Friday nights, but we were both busy.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right. Could have done it on the weekend, but I don't know. I felt lazy.
I do. Same here. I worked in the garage. I worked on video, and I ain't do nothing.
Well, I know you're going to shame me, but yesterday, I spent all day yesterday back on 14.
Did you really? 14?
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Any good?
Yeah, I went back to doing crafting because it was like when I first logged in, because I think it told me the last day I logged in was like 200 and something days ago. So like over half a year. Dude, I was like, I spent the first 10 minutes just trying to get out of the little renter room and like navigate around the city. And it started coming back to me, but I was like, all right, I want to go to another city. How do I do that again? Dude, I ran all the way to the big crystal. It's like, you don't teleport from the big crystal.
I forgot all that.
You can teleport from anywhere. It's just whenever you teleport to a city, you start at the big crystal. But I was thinking.
You have to go to crystal like 11.
Crystal, yeah. So it's like.
Dude, I thought about getting back on 14.
Yeah.
Because I had a summoner, and summoner's an easy job.
Yeah. Well,
I don't need a video game.
Yeah. Well, you said you quit it. You had a ninja at what, 80?
75, all the high levels. No, 50. What was it? 50 was the cap?
50 was the first cap.
I had almost all the jobs at 50. I had
And
my
that-
fishing at 50. I had,
Was that the last time you played it?
yeah. It's probably 75 or 90 now.
No, it's 100 now.
Yeah, the ninja was fun. The summoner was the most fun. I had a white mage, red mage. I had all pretty much, because you could solo it.
Yeah.
All the jobs I had up.
Well, red mage, samurai. There's a couple of them that machinist starts at 30.
I don't think that was even an option when I played machinist.
Well, that's like a gun. You're a ranged physical DPS.
Yeah, I didn't have that. It's like
Okay.
a Corsair kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that
The
was
way it works. But the way the mechanics work is like your gun overheats. And so where you fire, building up heat, and then you vent it by doing other abilities and vent it out.
Oh.
So it's like a little balance back and forth kind of thing. But it's considered a ranged physical damage, not ranged magical, but ranged physical. But red
really like to
mage
get
and
back
samurai, they all start at 50. Like that's
Oh.
it. You started at 50,
like,
but
kind of like how Death Knight was. And
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, and then blue mage is fun, but you can't do any dungeon. You can't do anything normal with a blue mage. It's weird how blue mage works. But if you gather up and be a whole party of blue mages, then you can go into dungeons because there's certain spells you have to learn through dungeons. But yeah, that was kind of fun. But I don't know. I just got back into because we've been talking about getting back into it, me and the wife and stuff. And it's like, well, I guess. But I spent all day yesterday crafting and getting my crafters up. I got 3 jobs from like 43 to past 50 because of the way it works
Lord.
now and stuff. I don't know. I like
I
fiddling
want to
around.
play.
Well,
I ain't got time in the day.
yeah.
Tomorrow night's a podcast on Mechanicsville.
I probably won't play it much during the week. It's more of like a weekend if I ain't got nothing to do.
Maybe, but how much is it now per month?
Like $14.99.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, through Xbox, you have to buy coins, and then it's 1,500 coins, which is like $14.99, and then they throw tax on it, so it's like 16-ish
I'd
bucks.
be on PlayStation with me.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it there, but it's not like you just get on you put your card on it. Oh, it might be for PlayStation. You put your card.
Don't you go to
your
Square
card.
Enix and log back in?
No, you have to go to dude, it's like they want you to play their games, but they make it so difficult. Because what you got to do, this is what Xbox is to re-up your subscription. You start the game up, hit log in. It'll go to a screen. Hey, your account's been inactive or your subscription ran out. Here's the link. You click the link. It opens it up. You got to go in and spend the $14.99 and buy the coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to go into the game and hit log in. And it'll be like, ring, coins. You purchase coins here. And then you hit the button to say, okay. And then it adds it to your account. Then you close the game back out, right?
Oh,
and then you have to go
God.
back into the website and log into your account and then go through and say, okay, now the coins are up here on the account, right? And then you go through and then add the coins to your thing. And it's like, and then it's finally when you get through that screen, then you go back and open the game again,
So you got to open a game 3 times.
basically. And then it loads in and it's like, okay, your coins were accepted. Log in. Boom,
Update.
Boom. Yeah. Like it's just, but they did change it to where, because at first was you had to go to one website because they do like the Square Enix website. That's where you go to buy the coins. And then they made it to where you had to go to the MOG station to apply the coins, which because they have 2 different kind of, because the MOG station is like,
That's online, right? The MOG
Yeah,
station?
yeah,
That's
the
what I thought you go to.
yeah, the MOG station is like their like financial, they deal with all their billing there. But then the web page is only for like their product buying. And, you know, like, or if you have so many of these coins, you can buy like visual stuff for your character inside that. But to get the coins, you have to buy them through MOG station.
Oh, Lord. Never
And
mind then.
Yeah, so it's like, it's real complicated. That's why I say, man, it's like, hey, play our game. But we're going to make it really hard to get into the game. you know. But once you have it, like once you figure out the steps, it took me 4 minutes to do it.
Oh, it's not bad.
Once you know, like have to jump back and forth.
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah.
I used to do those raids, those dungeons with the big boss. Had it down, you know, where you stand and all that.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to go through each. They've done 5 new expansions, and each expansions take you from like 50 to 60, and then a new expansion is 60 to 70, all the way up. And so I'm on the 70 expansion pack, even though my highest level, I have 2 like 85 pluses, a white mage and a ninja. But dude, I don't even know. Like, if I try to just jump on Ninja and go into a group thing, dude, they'll be cussing me out because I've forgot like how the rotation works and how the mechanics of the. Because a lot of people, they're like, you got to do it right, you know.
I'm like, dude, I just got back on. I don't.
Yeah.
Never mind. You have actually turned me off to it.
No,
I don't want to get back.
If you
on
play
it.
with me, me and the wife, we can do it.
Oh, I'd love it, but I
yeah. I get it.
Nah, I'm no good.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I don't know how the billing works on PlayStation, but that's what you had to do at Xbox.
I thought you just paid through the Square Enix website, and then it's like,
yeah, but you would probably have to link your account.
Yeah, it should be already. That's how I did in the past.
Okay, well then it should be already
for your bachelor party.
Yeah, well I thought we were all on PCs by then.
No, no.
Because I know I had my PC over at your house.
You had your PC. Me and B-Rod, we was on PlayStations.
Okay.
PlayStation 4s.
Yeah.
Golly, it was.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 3.
No, I think. Yeah, I think. No, I don't think.
I know. I don't know.
I don't think 3 could.
Yeah, maybe it was 4.
It was probably 4 then.
But that was at the old house too. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's probably 4s then.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's just something to piddle around with.
I enjoyed it. It was fun when I played it. I'm not going to get back into it. Never mind. I have too much going on.
Yeah.
Thursday, we might be following up with that Jeep video. Friday, I could go film at Farmington again, but then Saturday, we're going to sunny Shady Side.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But we've been invited up there. So it's kind of like, okay, we're trying to get this damn channel going.
That's good.
It's coming together.
Yeah. I got to go help my brother this weekend. His deck's falling apart.
Oh, and when are we going to get yours done?
Well, that's what I was saying, like maybe not this weekend, but next. I don't know, but you're just always busy now. You done kick me to the curb. You done got your new best friends. Kick me to the curb.
Please. Please. Hey, man, I'm here for you. Whenever you need to film, you let me know. Hey, I need to film this. I don't want to do that. Hey, I need to film. I'm going to bowl
No,
tournament.
you've told me one time.
The ghost. You didn't do it.
Oh, well, that's different.
Oh, that's different.
That's
I'll do it for you, man. I'll hold the camera. It's like, sweet.
Yeah, but that's
man.
Then I started thinking about it, and that's dealing with that spiritual realm.
It is.
That's dealing with them demons, boy. They cackle on to you if you give them,
shit.
Especially the way you're like, hey, you can use my energy.
I don't ever say that.
Okay, good. Because that's like,
no,
you're inviting them to come in. Okay.
No.
As long as you don't say that.
No, if I start making a lot of money.
Oh, boy. You'll make money, but then they'll take it right away. That's how it works.
I'm like, listen, I need something on this film. You do whatever you got,
They don't care about what you need.
I know.
Their job is to steal, kill, and destroy.
You see the Ghost Adventures, Aaron Goodwin. I think we talked about this last episode. Aaron Goodwin, the bald-headed guy on Ghost Adventures. He's real funny. He's a good professional ghost hunter. His wife was trying to get him murdered, pay to get him murdered.
Dang, that's a devil, boy. That's darkness.
I'm sure
inside.
somebody's already mentioned that. It's like, that's probably all the demon hunting he'd been doing.
Yeah.
But,
dude, what about that clip you sent me? I watched it.
Which one? The last one today?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could watch that.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. Okay, so quick little thing here. This guy, I guess he's a conspiracy guy on TikTok.
Yeah. And again, conspiracy was invented by the CIA to throw you off of the truth.
Oh yeah.
Because they once you're labeled a conspiracy nut,
everybody
just dismisses you,
yeah.
even though you can be screaming the truth.
So you're better at summarizing than I am, but I'm gonna try. So Elon Musk is doing a thing. Argentina was like, well, here, check this out.
Yeah.
Hitler was out. He ran from Germany and lived in Argentina.
Yeah.
He had 2 daughters.
Just like the sub that was sunk. We've talked about that before.
The sub off the coast
Yeah.
was an escape sub designed for that purpose only.
Yeah.
He had 2 daughters, lived in Argentina. All those big scientists lived in Argentina, and it was done with the help of the CIA.
The Catholic Church.
And the Catholic Church. Yeah. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, the Catholic Church helped him. And then he went on talking about, their fight against communism. And communism came from
Russia
after, he wouldn't say it out loud, but apparently the Jewish religion killed all the oligarchs.
Yeah. Basically what he's saying or hinting at is that the Jewish people were the ones starting communism, which I don't know.
I don't know.
All I know is that the Hitler stuff. Like, dude, we were told in history, oh, Hitler got killed in a bunker, and the soldiers pulled his body out and burned it so that it couldn't be marched around like a token. And all.
Same thing with Bin Laden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then they were talking about the skull that they found
the
in
skull
Russia.
that Russia says is
they DNA
Hitler's.
tested it. It's
girl.
a female skull. Yeah.
So this mother, Woody, as you say, one of the most evil men ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why he is. I don't know why I say that. I think there's more evil men than him is why I'm doing that.
Stalin.
Yeah.
Mao Ying.
Most evil man in the world escaped Berlin with the help of the Catholic Church and CIA and probably other people.
Yeah. No, he was saying CIA and the FBI knew that he escaped.
AJ says they helped, but I don't know.
It was mostly the Catholic Church helped him escape. But the CIA and the FBI knew about it.
The Catholic Church funded the CIA, helped fund the CIA's fight against the Nazis after in Italy, where the CIA sold drugs to get a bunch of money to raise an army to fight Nazi leftovers in Italy.
Yeah.
And the Catholic Church laundered the money for them.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it wasn't just Hitler that escaped. It was like, it was like 1,000 to 2,000 of his officers also escaped, and scientists and all that. But of course, America and Russia divided those up. Mm-hmm. That's how we got our space. Because Russia, the whole space race between America and Russia, it was just Nazi scientists racing each other.
Yeah.
It was all their. It wasn't like the Russians or the American scientists.
No,
it was all like, Nazis.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's pictures of NASA people watching it, and you see these dudes with these big scars on their faces. Yeah. They were Nazi officers.
Yeah, that's what they used to do.
They used to fence and have these scars was a big sign of coolness. You had a big fucking scar on your face.
Yeah.
So all that, like we talked about this before, I don't believe nothing no more. I don't believe nothing no more.
And it's like, what the government's all like, well, why don't you trust us anymore? Because you lie constantly about everything. Everything you're lying about. We're all just cattle to them. As long as we're paying our taxes that they keep throwing on us, and we'll grumble about it, but we still pay.
We ain't doing nothing about it. I don't want to. I'll do it though.
Yeah, just like
go to jail.
I saw something that was like, just a FYI. Oh, it was He-Man. It was like one of those memes. It's like,
just
how
FYI.
Yeah, Skeletor comes in. It's like, and then he turns around and runs away. It was like a He-Man one. It was like, just remember what they told you. The income tax was temporary, but yet it was supposed to be temporary.
I didn't know that.
Out of World War I. After World War
because of tariffs, we stopped doing tariffs.
The build up that rebuild up the government and economy. Yeah, that was back in World War I. But they were, hey, income tax, this is only going to be temporary.
America!
100 years of temporary.
Yeah, I don't believe nothing no more. Yes, I saw that video and I said, oh, Alabama's going to see this one.
Yeah, I watched that. But, well, it's over 100 years, actually. It's been World War I. Because I think it was like from 14 to 19, I think. 1914 to 1919, somewhere around in there.
Golly. Yeah.
Because World War II was 35.
Which is going to be close to being 100 years here soon.
Yeah.
Because, we're 25 years in this new millennia.
Yeah.
Golly. We're pretty rough on things.
No, you're just speaking it, baby.
Like Bin Laden, they dumped him off into the sea.
Uh-huh.
Some people say that he was an actor, a CIA actor, just like Saddam Hussein.
Well, before Desert Storm and all that, Osama bin Laden's family was partners with CIA. That's how they got a lot of their information.
He was there to destabilize, and then he took his own power, and we were like, oh. I don't want to get into like the whole 9/11 thing. Like, why was he the one that?
Yeah.
But
just look up William Cooper.
He
goes into depth about all that.
Yeah, I don't believe nothing no more. And then the people that go, roll their eyes when you say crazy stuff. I used to be one of those guys. Like, come on, man. It just. Yeah. And now after everything, I'm kind of like, you know what? Who knows?
Yeah,
you may be right.
Yeah.
Like the pyramid stuff is off the chain now. There's two camps. There's one camp that saying, oh my gosh, they discovered all these pillars underneath there and they're energy conductors. And there's another camp, this one guy said, I can't find anywhere in this report where it says these things are pillars underneath the pyramids.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know.
It was like that UFO stuff. It's like the government's like, no, there ain't no UFO. And then here recently they're like, yeah, there's UFOs everywhere. It's like,
tell us if you see one.
I wonder what made, like, is it to throw us off? They're like now like opening it up.
It's probably our planes the whole time. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's either, and again, it's two things. It's either our stuff or it's not our stuff.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, the Nazis, talking about the rockets and stuff, they were coming up. They called it the Nazi Bell, and they were working on a zero or anti-gravity spaceship. And that was back in like the 30s.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure with our technology now, DARPA's probably got that thing.
Well, you say that, and then they're like, well, we went to the moon, and we forgot how we went to the moon.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think we went to the moon now.
I don't think so either.
They put all the photos into an AI that looks for fake photos, staged photos that aren't real. And 100% of the photos they put in for the moon landing, the AI was like, fake. That's not a real photo of this. That's it's fake. The lighting's not right. And of course, is that a lie? That report I heard, or I don't know, dude.
Yeah, you just can't trust anything anymore.
So what do we need to focus on that is real? Like as
Yeshua.
Yeshua? Well, if somebody like me.
I don't know, man.
I know.
Yeshua's the truth.
What is real out here in this world? I know that the condition the life condition of this planet is violence. And this thing that we have here is abnormal. Peace, housing, barriers, the right to walk down the street, that's an anomaly on this planet.
Yeah, but you say peace. There's not really peace.
There's not, but there is peace compared to the animal kingdom, right? You would say that.
No, because we as humans, we're just sophisticated violence. We're not just brutal.
Yeah, but you boil it down, it's just, well, we can be brutal. We have learned to blow up without emotion now. We kill people without actually getting involved with people. Back in the day, it was, look at you, and I kill you, and nowadays it's like, oh, hang on.
Cartels, man. They'll lay you on top of each other and then crank a chainsaw and just ream it through all of y'all.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's what this planet is. This is what Earth really is. It's violence, death and violence, and this right here is an anomaly. So what is real? What is real? There's animals out there eating other animals, alive. They don't care. There's death in order to sustain life. That's real.
Yeah,
all this
talking about death to sustain life, like us eating, and vegans are like, yeah, just plants. I don't eat anything. Well, plants are alive.
Yeah, and then all the animals you have to kill to eat your vegan food.
Yep. Yeah. And like grass, you cut your grass, and you're like, man, that smells good. Well, technically, that's the plant's stress pheromones. Like you just chop
Hurt
some of
the
it
injured.
off, and it's hurting injured, so it releases
There's
stress.
some people that say that trees even talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like there's a consciousness out there. Like you ever seen the trees that grow on a canopy and they won't touch each other on the canopy? They're perfectly spaced apart from each other, and it's just weird. You're like,
because they're like, oh, this is my space.
well, it's a community thing. I don't know.
Well, I saw on that slab tan thing, which is a lot of that, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, this is fake.
It is fun to watch.
You can, I just watch it for entertainment. But there was one where it was like a woman. She had like a little plant, and I don't know what kind of plant it was, but I'll describe it. It had the root core, and then come up from it, it just looked like a bunch of little skinny fingers just all over. And when she walked in, and she was like, she explained that she does this like every day. Every time she goes in to give it water, she starts singing to it and talking to it real nice and stuff. And I don't know if it's a breeze or anything, but like a couple of the fingers will just start wiggling. And not all of them, like if it was a full breeze, it's just a couple of them are just like, like saying hi.
There's been experiments done with houseplants. Houseplants know when you're en route to home because their frequencies and chemistry change. Like they'll hook up plants to monitor them, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when a person starts coming home, they'll start changing. They know you're coming home before you're home.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, I know if you they done the studies where if you sweet talk plants, they grow up and they fully, but if you're like always negative to them, they literally just shrivel up.
That came from an idea of a convicted murderer escaped from prison. I read this a long time ago. And he was hiding out in the woods. And when they finally caught him, all the trees and stuff around him were dying. And
he was just a negative person?
Yeah, he's just a violent, negative person. Like Devil's Tramping Ground. Nothing will grow there. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's in North Carolina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over by Durham or something.
I don't know where it's at.
I think my dad was telling me about it a while back, and he said it was around where he grew up, and he grew up around Durham. So
I guess so then. I'd like to camp out there, but I know they won't allow it.
no, bro.
They say you can't. You wake up, you moved out of the circle, and I'm like, come on.
What?
I know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm part of that paranormal group, and a lot of stuff they get all excited about. I'm like, oh, well, actually, that could be from there. You need that person though as well. So,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you need a person that's well grounded, and not. I think a lot of people that do the paranormal, they have stuff happen because they want it to be happening.
Yeah, and
something will thud, and they're like, oh, that was a ghost. It was a ghost. We got a ghost, and it's like it could have been anything.
Well, it comes to, do you want to make money doing this or not? Yeah. If you want to make money doing this, you got to go like, it's a ghost, it's a ghost.
Yeah, you got to be exaggerated.
I'm the complete opposite. A lot of times I'm like, that's random. And then I watch my own video and I'm like, man, maybe I should have played that up more. But that's just me.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, something fell or there's an animal in here.
Yeah, if I do anything, especially on camera where people can watch it, I want to be 100% truthful. I don't want to be, me personally, actually, with my personality and stuff, I'm not really like a real, jack things up and get excited. I'm like,
Yeah, I downplay things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we get along, I think.
Yeah.
I think I amp up more than you do.
Yeah. But I want to be truthful on everything. Mm-hmm. That's why we come here. We just free flow and just, talk. It's nothing scripted. It's what we talk about. But it's all 100% truth from my point of view.
Well, it's like anything. Like I'm on the thread with that paranormal group, and they post stuff all the time. Hey, check this out. Well, there's like, hey, check this footprint out. It's big footprint. Bigfoot footprint.
Oh, Sam Squanch.
Yeah, and I was looking at it, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I said, but it's probably just bear track, double bear track. Stepped, and then he back foot stepped into it.
Yeah.
Because I see double impressions, and I'm sure they're like, God, buzzkill, everything like that. I'm like, well, that is from the whatever. That's the Trexler effect or Troxler effect when you stare into a mirror for a long time.
Yeah.
And then your face starts getting blurry. That's the Troxler effect. That's what your brain does. You stare at an image long enough. And then the other stuff, they're like, I'm like, that's just how it is, man.
Dude, I would love for Sam Squanches to be real, dude.
Well, let's talk about some Sam Squanches. Have you seen that military footage of a FLIR camera of one running from him?
Uh-uh.
It's like, boom, it's like looking up. It's
from a helicopter.
Yeah,
they're filming it from a helicopter.
yeah, FLIR, and it's very compelling. Very compelling.
Did they do like a size analyst or analyze the size?
I didn't see that. It's just a FLIR image leaked from military exercise, and the thing has a whole arm swing back, and has a different cadence than like a dude running in a suit, and it's like this, and it's just taking off through the woods, like it's moving pretty fast.
Yeah,
and that's what they say about them. They're quiet and they're fast.
Yeah,
and
well, I know that black bear. If they're anything like that black bear, when we went to Gatlinburg, that plane was like,
and he took it no problem.
And he that black bear just went whoop, 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 right up it.
Oh, that reminds me. There's like footage of like this guy. He has a thumbnail from a Bigfoot. It's like this big, and it's like a giant thumb, like that right there, that joint knuckle. He's like, check this out, you know. And it's been
huge.
Yeah, and then
what about DNA testing?
Well, they've done DNA testing on a few things. Like up in Nepal, they had that scalp, the head of a Bigfoot,
or the Yeti.
Yeah, and then there's that guy that has one in a freezer. Have you seen that video?
Yeah,
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And then there's a hand, and all this stuff's coming out now because I guess all the restrictions on the government has lifted. I don't know, or truth media now, like X and stuff. But I could easily fake it too.
Yeah,
let's go. You fake a Bigfoot video.
Well, that one skeleton where it was like a little baby mermaid.
Oh yeah,
it was like taxidermy, but they done a thing on it. And they realized that the bottom half was a fish and the top half was a baby monkey that died. And some dude went in there and like joined them up.
Made so much money.
Matched the bones up in segments. And then it's like, oh, look, a little baby mermaid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
Which I don't know about. I don't know if they can be real. I wouldn't put it past them. But as far as like evolving up, I'm not an evolvist guy. I think everything was made.
So many people seeing it. It's just
well, all throughout
cultures.
history.
Yeah.
All throughout history, all different cultures going through deep sea. That the seas flipping scares me, dude.
Yeah,
because that's like they found that one giant squid jellyfish thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the body of it is not that large. The body of it's probably about the size of this table. But the tentacles reach down like 30 foot. But the way the body shape is almost like a triangle kind of thing. And it's
I've seen that. It has giant fins here flailing, and it has like little arms, and then it goes shoot straight down.
Yeah, and it's like they're real huge,
crazy.
Long. But
those nuts.
Those are coming. But they're all like see through, so they're like their habitat's like really far down. But apparently, a couple of them just come wandering up.
Well, they said all those warfish and all those anglerfish were coming up. It's supposed to be a big earthquake to happen.
You heard of one?
I haven't heard one.
Yeah.
So maybe not then.
And how big is an anglerfish?
I think they're like this big. I thought they were like this big.
I thought they were bigger than a human.
But they're like this.
An anglerfish.
Yeah, the little thing in the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, one guy had it in his palm. The one that picture that came up. He was like, oh, here it is.
Well, I've seen pictures. It could be. That's why I say you can't trust anything. It's AI. But there was one picture where it was like huge. Like a dude was like here, and this thing was like this big.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know that the females are this big, and the males are like they attach themselves to the female, and then they merge with the female.
Merge.
They lose their heart and lungs, and they just live off the bloodstream and give semen to the female
like constantly.
Yep.
Dude, I bet you she hates that.
Well, she's just swimming, and then it's how they mate. They attach, and that's it. And then they just merge. They lose their eyes and all that. And they're very small.
Dang.
I know,
Talking
right?
about being a parasite, bro.
Freaking simping.
Yeah.
You might.
What if another one comes up and merges on?
I don't know.
And there would be like one female with like a cluster of dudes on it.
I wonder if that happens. Well, we don't know. Hell, we've never seen a damn shark being born, probably, or a baby great white. Oh, we have recently.
Yeah. Don't they just shoot out the back?
I don't know.
Like a dolphin?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it just kind of flumbles around and
then they eat them.
Do they?
I don't know, man.
Probably not.
I know shark embryos will eat other shark embryos in the stomach. That crazy?
Huh?
Yeah.
dog eat dog world or shark eat shark world.
Nature be like that, yo.
Yeah,
Nature be wild.
that's right. They don't care if you're alive.
No.
It's just better flavor when you're screaming.
Cats are bad for that. Cats will just eat you while you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm lying. Cats will usually snap your neck or crush your skull.
Oh, big cats.
Yeah. Some animals just eat you raw, alive. Bears. Like,
Yeah,
I
bears.
don't care.
Yeah, if you're dead, a bear really don't want to mess with you. But if you're alive, it wants to kill you.
I enjoy the screaming.
Yeah.
Freaking bears. How long into this now?
We 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to stay too much later if it's starting to get crazy.
Yeah, we can cut it. It give us time to talk about other projects we're working on too.
Yeah.
Ash&burnz.
Okay, great.
You like that?
Bubbles.
Yeah, they're thick, dude.
Yeah, it's a nice little pod for y'all. Thanks for listening to our rambling.
We talked about Bigfoot, and we talked about the government. We talked about Nazis. We talked about
Rambling.
Yeah, it should be called the Ash&burnz Rambling Cast.
Yeah. Oh,
That's how regular conversations happen.
yeah.
You just sit in the
rambling,
kitchen with your best friends, listen to us talk.
Yeah.
We want you to join us. We want guests. We got a spot for you.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Or
The
even
one-
just leave a comment. Something.
Comment. ash&burnz@gmail.com.
Tell your friends.
Accordingtoplans@gmail.com.
We're trying to get paid. Psycho.
Yes, we are. Sorry. I've been working on that one for a minute. Inspectors Paranormal,
Tell your
Fingerstrong,
friends.
Mechanicsville. Huh?
Tell your friends and family.
Tell them. Say, hey, I got these two guys. They're funny, good looking, intelligent.
That's pushing it.
That's pushing it. We'll just say good looking and funny.
That's even still pushing it.
I mean, I've seen others.
Yeah.
We ain't bad looking. Like and comment, all that good stuff. We're not on Spotify no more. We're not on none of that. We're just,
Wow.
it's just too much. So we're strictly on YouTube. I know, dude. I know.
You're the business.
I
and
know.
You ain't doing the business.
I'm
part.
doing the business. I edit these motherfuckers all the time.
Edit.
I edit. Yeah, I put it together. I sync everything up, which I found a shortcut to syncing now. Oh my God, it's so much
AI.
easier.
Have something else do it for you.
I put the audio track on, I put your track on, I put my track on, and I go sync, and I walk away. And when I come back, like 15 minutes later,
It's all
synced, and I'm like, yes.
Wow, that's hard to do.
I know. And then I have to freaking organize it, upload it, and then when I upload it to YouTube, I have to go through the description. So what I do now is I get the YouTube video, and I take it to AI, and I go, hey, ChatGPT, analyze this video and give me timestamps and synopsis of it. Okay, and it gives it to me, and I put it in there, and then I hit share, and then boom, bam, pow. Thursday at noon, you get Ash&burnz podcast.
Have you looked up Grok?
Yep, Gronk from X.
Yeah.
Haven't messed with it much.
Yeah, my brother's all on it. Dude, I'm not an AI guy, man. I know one day they're just going to start terminating us, and I don't want to be.
Well, AI can't shovel mulch.
Yeah.
Or
Well, they can when they take over a factory and redesign their bodies and start pumping bodies
They won't
out.
need mulch. I need mulch. Like, you don't need mulch.
No, their mulch is flipping human bones.
Yeah, nice fertilizer.
Yeah.
All that calcium.
But he looked up. He told my father-in-law today. He's like, "Yeah, I put your name in this Gronk, and it was telling me all about you. It had like 3 pages where it was telling him he was a bowler. He ran this company. He done all this.
I'm gonna do that here in a minute.
He said he looked me up, and they're like, "Do you know anything more specific?"
Oh, you got such a name. Type in Alabama Burns. Alabama Burns. I bet it'll find it.
Oh yeah, probably.
Alabama Burns.
But he looked my name. I was like, "Can you be more specific?"
And he's like big Ox King.
But it's like, yeah, I'm trying to keep myself off the grid.
You are
baby.
off the grid more than anybody else.
Yeah,
I'm all on it, baby.
I only have Messenger just to
I'm the grid man.
post memes.
Yeah.
That's all I do is
Yeah.
post memes.
So now I know that you can watch stuff I send you. Sometimes I screen record it and send it to you. And I'm like, because he can't watch it.
Dude, I don't even know how to do that.
Well,
When I was younger, I used to be able to be technology side.
I've had to learn.
Dude, now and stuff, it's like, dude, I can't even, like, because I'll be watching a video and there'll be one little section that I find, I'm like, man, Ash would just love this. I was like, but I don't know how to like screen edit, So I'm
you
just
have
like,
an Android, Matter of fact, I was going to give you a phone today.
No, you ain't. iPhone?
Yeah, for
Don't want
Finger
it.
Strong.
Oh, well. Well, if it's for a job, it would be my work phone.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
What, you want me to just record stuff and then hand it to you and then you can pull it off and edit? Yeah, I can do that.
Or put it in the shared folder. I'll create a shared folder.
On what?
Apple. There's a shared folder when you have two Apple devices, no matter where they are. You can create a shared folder. So if you record something for Finger Strong, you can go put in shared folder, and that's it. And then I got it. That's what we do. That's what we do in Mechanicsville.
See, I don't know nothing about this.
Commish will go film like the starting line and stuff while I go do interviews. And then when he's done, he just slides all that stuff into the shared folder. And I go, oh, there it is. And I pull it off my Apple device and I stick it on the computer and I edit. So because I have a plan. I have a plan for me and you.
Well, this is business.
This is business.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can do the email, ash&burnz@gmail.com, baby. And go check them out at Accordingtoplans@gmail.com.
Yeah, you have to teach me.
Holla if you swallow. I think people swallow is kind of gross, though. I mean, I don't do that myself. I'm just saying. I'd be like, no.
Oh, no, that's protein, baby.
Ugh, gross.